Alright guys, I think we're live here. Try and take some profit off the table. Do one more breakout, come on. Another breakout there. And one more. Nope. Nope, it's going down. I thought we were going to squeeze one more size out of it. We could see another push. Here we go. Taking profits there. I'm actually red on another trade right now. So let me quickly bounce back. Too many things here popping up. I'm long IMMP. I've done so many little trades on IMMP. Wait, we're streaming, right? Everything's live here? I think so. I'm actually red on IMMP. I was red around $300 on it. I'm still red around I was red around 400 something on it. I'm still red 300. At one point I realized we're in a freaking nasty channel here, descending channel. Let me go on the 5-minute chart. You guys are going to see this much better. We're in a huge descending channel. I love descending channels once you recognize you're in it. And there's huge support here at 3.6 roughly. This descending channel right now hit this low 3 times, right? We're having a triple bottom, and right now we're moving back to the upside. In the chat room I said IMMP is in a descending channel. And that's kind of what I was talking about here. So we're at the low of the channel with big support. Technically, actually, we're at the high of the channel, because if you keep these channel lines going, technically we're trying to break above it. Descending channels typically do break to the upside. So that's why I'm kind of bullish here, using bigger size. My last trade on IMMP was over $20,000. I was long around, 6K shares. Right now I'm long 5.420 shares. So let's see what we can kind of keep holding on this one. I'm you know, at the same time, I got IMMP on my second screen, so that's really the one I'm looking at the moment. VERY is kind of making some interesting moves. This is our lead gapper, biggest percentage mover, and has more volume, so that's why I'm kind of interested in VERY. I got aggressive here on this pullback, going long, pretty decent size. Also, look at the way a VERY moves. Percentage-wise, it's much more attractive. You know, it's just moving. IMMP is probably the most stale ticker we've seen. Honestly, everything has been pretty stale lately in terms of pre-market trading. So yeah, we're kind of sitting here, taking it pretty easy, trying to get back in the green on the day. Actually, I think we might be green back on the day after that last trade on IMMP. I'm still long IMMP. I'm just kind of watching on my second chart. I want to be watching VERY as well. Don't really want to be switching around too much, all these different tickers. Watching. But anyway, guys, good morning. Welcome back here. It is 9 a.m. It's Thursday, April 8th. So it's been a slow week, very slow week. RICE being called out. Yeah, RICE is pumping as well. Good call for sure. Man, we've seen so many pre-market movers with just such low energy. Or, you know, usually I'm looking for tickers with fast percentage change. I'm talking, you know, 5-10% sometimes in, you know, 3-4 candles. And we just haven't really been seeing that lately, which, I'm not gonna lie, is a little bit upsetting. $904. IMMP is, this ticker might, you know, fall asleep itself. If tickers could, this one would. after my IMMP trade, I'm gonna quickly run away for a second. I gotta get my trading glove on, refill my tea, run to the restroom. I wasn't really expecting to be in this trade for as long as I'm in. Let me go back to IMMP then quickly. I've been holding this trade now for quite some time. This last fill here was just another size. The original entry was here. So that's about, 25 minutes ago. That's probably one of my longest trades. Like, probably my longest trade of the year. I don't know. It's, I usually don't hold this long. I really like the bottom we've kind of put in on it. Again, this triple bottom could break any moment. Nothing's guaranteed. So I'm watching the order book here pretty closely. We got big 9 EMA resistance above. We got a lot of resistance above. I don't know, is it gonna move? Not a lot to say. VERY kicking up volume here. Check out the 5-minute, looking pretty nice, but it's also just very small moves. Yeah, VWAP. Man, XL was a huge disappointment. It had a bit of a sell-off that I was expecting. I was talking about it during yesterday's stream, but it was multiple times more aggressive than I was expecting. And then it didn't actually end up recovering, which I'm extremely disappointed about. I wanted to sell XL maybe even I wanted to sell kind of yesterday, but I was totally fine thinking, first bigger green day, let's hold it for a little bit, see where it goes. Most likely, worst case, it's gonna maybe have an attempted double top, but actually ended up pretty much doing nothing besides going down after the morning rally. Kind of annoying. My swing per trade portfolio hasn't been catching a break in the last 2 months, really. We could check out XL in a bit. I just keep my eyes kind of peeled here. 67, don't really want to see this one. Ripsky dipsky on out of there. Yep, there she blows. 22 might be closing here. Let's see it. I think I'm really kind of bullish. I'm really bullish on IMMP. I'm not gonna lie, I am. I think the setup is amazing, but I think it could easily flush, 3-4%, which is a lot for this ticker. So I'm not, blindly gambling. I don't know. That could have been good just to keep holding it, but I'm red on IMMP, and I've noticed if I'm red on a ticker, sometimes I just keep on getting more red on a ticker. So sometimes it's better to walk away. So yeah, let me take my quick break. I'll be right back. We can talk about XL, some other tickers, and all that fun stuff. I'll be right back. All right, see, boom, IMMP, there it goes. Oh, I'm actually green on the day. Oh, I almost forgot. Forget the glove. This is a huge support for IMMP. It's exactly what I was worried about here. Possible entry at 56. Nope. It said, not today, Alex. Not today. HOFV being called out. Rice is setting up a flag. Nice big volume coming in on it as well. Top heavy here for sure. Man, we're getting dealt trash hands. In like the last 2-3 weeks pre-market. I mean, it's possible to make profits, but it's like, it's not what you'd hope for. Look at XL, just, I mean, beautiful 50% bounce on pretty much nonsense news that it fixed up a few trucks. I don't know how it added like $300 million to its market cap, but like, you know, I was already joking around about that yesterday, and I probably should have just sold it there and then, but I didn't, thinking I really did think we would see some here in the 11.5s or something like that. We got to about 10.7 roughly, give or take. Yeah, Nick, slim pickings. SEEL. It's a lot of like sifting through tickers. SEEL's at big resistance here, but if it could move past 6, that could be really nice. Needs volume, has a catalyst. FDA, what's this? Extends a run. Not seeing the catalyst there. Announced a strategic device partnership with Aptar Group. Partnerships are good. It's good. Nice afternoon run for sure. Still a small run though, 20%. I mean, it's not a lot. You gotta kind of get what you can get though. Yeah, Colby a little bit, huh? A lot of retail left the market. A lot of news sites from Wall Street Journal to more indie ones were all kind of talking about the February cool off after the GME saga. Well, I guess I could just be thankful I'm actually green again pre-market. I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday I was down, 500 pre-market, crawled myself up right before the stream. Today I was down again for a little over 400 pre-market, crawled myself out again. It's annoying when your first trade of the day or your second, for me it was both, are, red. It's just like, ugh. But yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Yesterday, my stats, I felt like I did such bad trading yesterday, but when I reviewed my stats, they actually weren't that bad. So yesterday, I didn't do a lot of trading yesterday. I did 13 trades. My win ratio was 84%, which is pretty good. Profit margin here, roughly at 40%, which is okay. I had a negative win-loss ratio, which obviously is the worst. That's probably the worst part of my stats. You can see here my my largest losing trade was $471, while my largest winning trade was $180. So you kind of get, you know, where the mistakes were coming from yesterday. And this was my first trade of the day, pre-market. So it was like, okay, pre-market, time to dig myself out of a hole. And so that was a little bit frustrating. And that was right after I was having issues with, you know, trying to do something on Robinhood and limit orders weren't working. It was freaking me out. So yeah, I'm just trying to see if I can grab some sort of lesson out of this, but I don't know. Typically, my first trade, I always try trading small size, and I try to only go for a base hit. It's a kind of a weird rule, but it's, you know, kind of more like the, you know, old analogy, getting your feet wet, right? Just dipping your toes in. Because then even if I get a 10% flush, it's like, oof, whatever, you know, at least my eyes are open now. As opposed to, you know, going in full size and just, you know, getting stopped out. Because, you know, I get stopped out at 10% down my average position size. Right now, my average position size yesterday was almost $11,000. But for the month, it's about, let's quickly see here what my average size would be for the month. Yeah, my average size for the month is about 11.7. So if I'm down $1,170, I'm stopped out for the day. It's always 10% of my average position size for the month. So, you know, if I'm down $500, technically one more trade could stop me out for the day. And that's kind of where the real stress starts coming in, right? Question for people: with your knowledge of day trading, if you had 100,000, could you make a full-time living off of Ford? You don't need 100,000. You need 25,000, probably 27,000, just to be a little bit safe. And ideally, maybe another 20,000 to live off of, or another income, just to keep the stress away from the trading. Because if you have to make, let's say, $200, $300, $400 a day to pay your bills, you know, whatever that X amount is. That stress is going to come into your trading, and it's going to mess up your trading. So it's kind of like this, you know, barrier to entry a little bit that you just going to have to pop through a little bit. And once you pop through that, then I don't want to say smooth sailing, but you know, then you could just be a lot more patient and relaxed. Yeah, Colby, it's not a bad idea. I still like trading pre-market because I feel like when I didn't trade pre-market, I felt like, you know, I would sit down and, you know, have my 30 minutes or even an hour or 2 hours sometimes where, you know, I'm watching, I'm writing down my watch list, but then I feel like I don't have my finger on the pulse yet. I haven't really done, I haven't got a feel for the tickers yet. So the market will open, I'm just kind of flailing around a little bit. I like trading pre-market even if it's not that great. IMMP, this little tickler is, you know, really looking like it's finding a lot of support here. But, you know, I've been constantly, you know, cutting my losses on this ticker. So I don't know. $9.22. I'm usually not trading right now anyway, so I shouldn't really have any FOMO, but I feel like if IMMP ripped to 3.7 right now, there'd definitely be some FOMO. It is what it is. Remember, trading's not about, you know, suppressing your emotions. It's just learning how to react to your emotions. You don't really want to suppress anything. In terms of news, there's nothing really major I wanted to discuss here with you guys. A lot of Biden tax bills coming up. You know, there was some things on Morning Brew that I kind of thought was a little questionable today. For example, they say not everyone's liking the $2.3 trillion you know, stimulus package, or, you know, the economic revival bill, whatever you guys want to call it. But they quote literally 3 institutions that are all run by corporations. Well, obviously corporations aren't on board. To give them some of the benefit, Jeff Bezos, they did say, endorsed the infrastructure proposal. Jeff Bezos is actually very bullish or very progressive when it comes to increasing taxes or the Corona checks, for example, which makes sense because the more money the average citizen has, the bigger the middle class is, the more money his Amazon can make, right? Because the more money, the bigger the middle class is, the more potential customers for Amazon. That's how I view the situation. I just found that kind of interesting. Here's a quick little fun fact here: 26 of podcasts in the Apple Podcast app have produced just 1 episode. Not really relevant to our trading, but the reason I brought this up and highlighted it because I just wanted to show the importance of sticking to something. I think you can become pretty much successful at anything. Obviously, if there's a professional athlete or something like that, there could be physical limitations or something like that. But with most things, let's just say, you can become good at anything. You just have to stick to it long enough. And you guys saw that with our day trading journey for sure. We got better every month. Almost literally every month over month, we've been doing better, P&L and everything. So I did want to highlight this, guys. If you want to do anything in life, you just got to stick with it, and eventually you will figure it out. So I kind of wanted to highlight that part. Also here, Brazil's got the big coronavirus issue right now with this variant, but it looks like the Brazil coronavirus variant is actually the most prominent in the U.S. as well right now. Brazil had more than 4,000 COVID deaths for the first time on Tuesday, which is absolutely devastating to hear that. So that's really rough. More news here for crypto. The reason I wanted to mention crypto a little bit is because we're holding VIH. You guys know about that. It's one of my swing trade holdings. It's one of my long-term investments. I've been averaging into VIH now for several months. Hold on, we might be going long IMMP. And it's popping up on news all the time. I think it's going to be a good play. So I did want to kind of mention that here. Let's quickly go back to IMMP. I just went long it. Like I said, it was on my second screen. I've been watching it quite vigilantly. It's 350, so if we don't get a move soon, I will be closing this one out. And when I mean soon, I'm talking about I would like to see a breakout pretty much in the next 20-30 seconds. So let's see what happens here. No, not getting it. Stopping out, small loss there, just a scratch. I thought we were going to see it. We might see it. It could be a good open. I don't like trading around the open cross though. A lot of TOS issues right here in the next pretty much a minute and 20 seconds. So I gave this one literally a hair of a second. So is what it is, small loss. I thought there was an opportunity there, but unfortunately it wasn't. So another 3 minutes here. Let me change my time and force today. Go back here a little bit. Let me see if there's anything else I really wanted to discuss with you guys. Not so much. You guys know the ARKX SPAC. Kathy Wood, by the way, was talking, the lead investor, or, it's her ETF more or less to say. She's the poster child for it. But she was talking a lot about SPACs. She was getting a lot of criticism for investing in random companies, for this space ETF, like farming companies, like the Deer one. And then memes were coming out with, UFOs picking up, tractors and stuff like that. Oh man, there it is. There's the IMF move that I literally was thinking that there's a high chance to happen. Yeah, so I could have made money off that. Anyway, she was like, you know, they were like, why don't you invest in like some of these other companies? And she's like, a lot of them are SPACs right now and they're overvalued. So, you know, it's good to kind of hear that, some perspectives here in the SPAC space. And I totally agree. I think a lot of these SPACs are overvalued as well. But I think a lot are at the same time, you know, they're having triple bottoms. They're finding a lot of support. They're, you know, not getting any necessarily good news, sometimes even bad news, and they're not necessarily selling off more. So I do find that quite bullish. So we'll see. Yeah, that's unfortunate. IMMP, I mean, I felt like confident that there was going to be a breakout here, but my kind of fear and distrust in TOS and the open cross with routing houses like Citadel, and knowing that they mess up orders between 2 and 1 minute after the market open, those 3 minutes are critical. And that's why I closed this trade. If this trade was at any other time of day, I would have held it. So it is what it is. Another 50 seconds here before the market opens, guys. Good luck, everyone. Make sure you got time of force today. Everything's looking good. I'm going to be watching IMMP a bit, probably on my second screen, and I'll be swooping through stuff with you guys. All right. Good luck, guys. 30 seconds here. Oof. Yeah, see, there goes IMMP in a sketchy little, you know, direction, and shaky stuff here before the open. Let's do it, guys. Good luck. I'll just be scrolling around here. VRY, really nice. Oh, I forgot to review the tickers. Well, here we go. IMMP really looks like it found a bottom, but I'm just going to keep watching it here. Still a little cautious. VRY, nice break there. Lead gapper here. VRY selling off as well as IMMP. Remember, if you're not totally sure what you should be trading or what's good right now, the best thing to do is usually not do anything. That's my basic procedure. Market opens always extra hectic. VRY could be actually kind of interesting. I don't really like VRY so much. I mean, 2 million float's attractive, but it looks like it's lacking catalyst. While IMMP, 62 million float, a little high, but a fast track designation from the FDA. That sounds pretty good. So I'm a little torn between it. I'm watching IMMP to see if it breaks 3.5. Price is at a red open. SFET, guys, looking really interesting. I think it's worth watching. AVCT found big support. IMMP is not even on my it's not even on my main watch list. Kind of shows you it's not so great. AVCT has big reversal potential, 4 million floats, proposal for $9 takeover. It's not confirmed yet, but if that's the case, then you know there's a lot of upside here. Possible red to green move on AVCT. OCGN being called out. Yeah, OCGN, nice move there. Good pop to the upside, 4%. I like the upside potential. I like the fact that it had a double bottom, a little bit, and have an even formation. Now big support on the daily at 6.3. Let's watch this one a little bit. A good call out for sure. Yesterday was a nice green day. Support on this ticker. Man, oh man, it is a snooze fest out here. Rice back at it again. Pre-market highs at 5.4. Go here to the weekly. It's a new ticker. Let's go to the daily. OCGN had quite the sell-off just now. I tried to take a snag at it, but I missed my entry at 20. Right now it's at 19. I could probably go long again. Long small size at 17. Full size at 15 at 17. OCGN. A little weak here. Yeah, it's moving back up though. I like the fact that it was on the Kramer show. I like the fact that there's huge support below it. But yeah, it's not holding that well. Nope, still selling off. Small size on it. Well, I'm actually not even a small size. I'm just gonna close this one, cut my losses on it. Let's keep hunting. I actually do like OCGN. I would trade it again. I'm gonna leave it on my second screen. Cutting losses there. I don't know, that was like $100 loss. Yep. Let's keep looking here. Let's keep hunting. That's literally what we got to do today. There's just so little opportunity. I'm not even sure how much more I'm going to trade today. VERY finally moving in the right direction. Let's watch it. Had a bit of a flush here, making me quite uncomfortable. 14% move. Nice, nice, nice. Let's keep watching VERY. Remember, it's kind of lacking a lot of stuff, so. Could get halted. VERY, remember, 2 million float. High chance of getting halted, so. Oh, there it goes. Halted. Congrats to anyone that nailed that halt. SFET, making good moves as well. I gotta say, OCGN still looks kind of interesting, but the fact that it's just sold off, wasn't able to hold its highs, makes me a little bit worried, to say the least. So it looks like I did stop out at probably the worst spot, but yeah, you know, I could have stopped out even faster, so I don't really regret it. I'm just trying to remain as you know, relaxed and patient here. Eventually we're going to see a setup. So this one's going to open up at 42. 1/8's bigger resistance on SFET. I think we could see that move over 1/8. I don't like the fact that I had a big flush in the past, so that's what's going to make me a little bit cautious here on this ticker. 5K size would be nice. Yeah, OCGN just flushed again, so I felt that there were sellers in there more than there should be. Possible fill on SFET at one point. Let's see how this pullback holds. A lot of buyers there at 71. Reason I'm not buying at 71 is because the former flush was really strong. Maybe I'm too cautious. I don't know. Probably, but it's a light market, so NASDAQ up 1% today. Got some size here. Thinking we might see a move over 72. No, struggling a little bit. Let's see. Took my profits there. I would have held this one longer, but I didn't like the fact that that sell volume was so high. So I closed SFET. Bigger size on that one, 8K shares at total. I got a good fill on it, so I'm really not complaining. I thought we might be able to break 72 or so. Yeah, here's the break of 72. Boom, hit 73, instantly to 74. So yeah, I chickened out on this one, but that sell volume was just way too strong for me. Yeah, nice. Okay, this could have been a pretty good winner, actually. This is a good move here, 5-6%. You know, we're not even seeing that a lot lately, so. RICE, possible break here at 5.5. This could be a big move, 1545. All-time highs right now. This thing's crawling. Fast mover as well. SFET possibly flushing. Possible entry here at 88. Another size at 40. Rise looking for that 15.5 breakout. Big resistance here, but increasing volume. We're still on the front side of this one. Trying to take some profits off the table. Nah, it's not holding that well. Shaky ticker, man. Oh my lord. Technically, I mean, not technically, definitely one that does not breed confidence in my book. I was like, okay, we're going to move past 15. We're going to move past 15. Nope. So many rejections. I just couldn't handle it. Maybe we will, but yo, for my trading style, this was not the one for me. I'm freaking hectic. Could be a flush here. I don't know. SFET just had a flush. Look at that. Ooh-wee, 10%. This is why we don't hang out with tickers we don't like for very long. We'll slide in there for a little bit. VERY is going to open up pretty soon here. Wait a second. Shouldn't it already be open? When did it get halted here? One second, Rooney. VERY halted at 37. Yeah, should have been open. So I guess it's a 10-minute hold. 10-minute hold. I'm not sure about that, George. Yalla. Scary stuffs. Bitcoin up 2.7% today. I'm kind of thinking there's going to be another crypto sell-off, like another 10% red day like we had yesterday. Bitcoin wasn't down 10%, but a lot of other stuff was. RICE finding support here at 14. No major surprise. We had a perfect double bottom here. Reason I didn't really feel like going for it though is just, this was a strong front side move and we hadn't had a proper dip sell off yet. So I was kind of thinking, we could crack 14 fairly quick. So I didn't feel confident in trading this one. How do you guys like me in my dark little room today? It's super dark in here. Once you guys close your next trade, consider dropping a like. I really do appreciate the support on the channel. And if you're totally new, consider subscribing, guys. We love the growth in the community. We love new people in the Discord. Just keep on coming on, joining the little savage group we got here. If you want the link to the Discord link, don't forget it's at tradejournal.co/connect. Yeah, there it is. There's the rice dip. You see that 4% sell-off? It did have a little bit of a bounce, but this thing was entering backside, and I was too nervous right there. A lot of tickers being called out. Let's kind of go down the list here a little bit. VERY still halted. This one should open up actually any second. No, I didn't get tan. I closed the windows and the big window in front of me. Dang, look at that open on VERY. 2 million float. That's what you get. I keep getting blinded by the window, the freaking sun. So closed it. Big congrats, anyone that nailed down. Yeah, VWAP, that happened to me, or that happens to me a lot. Honestly, sometimes, even if I'm not trading the best ticker, I'd rather be focused on one ticker than, be checking out 5 different tickers and then, not getting any of them. You got to figure out, what's the opportunity cost if you're trading a certain ticker, spend a little bit of time trying to figure out the right one, but ultimately you got to pick and dip. SFET's selling off so hard right now, so much sell volume. Could be a good dip buy coming up here at 1.5. I'm actually kind of surprised it's not getting halted. VERY, big congrats to anyone that nailed that one. It's a little too scary for me. It's very scary. Appreciate that, Ramoli. AVCT, guys, how come no one's calling out AVCT? This one's actually looking super nice. Look at that, double bottom here, pullback, another pullback. What? Yo, I'm snoozing on this ticker. AVCT, guys, U.S. shell company financial, 4 million float, 11, almost 120 million market cap, 40% pre-market gapping. They have a $9 share possible buyout takeover bid. Unsolicited, could be just fake news, but even so, you know, it's being traded. Having a flush now. Pre-market was not very nice, but it was clean. This is clean. Volume a little light as well. Why is the volume so light in all these tickers? You guys know I'm usually looking for tickers over $100 million volume. That pretty much leaves us with RICE and VERY. RICE is still selling off here. Yeah, Very's moving, huh? Watch out, guys. It doesn't seem like there's any news on this ticker. Do you think Wall Street Bets is talking about Barry? I usually never check this forum, but I was going through it this morning because it was so slow this morning. No, not at all. There is a really funny video on Reddit. I don't know if it's still there. I posted it in the community though. Oh my god, it was absolutely ridiculously funny. Some of you guys saw it. If you guys were here pre-market, you guys saw it. It's that link I posted. Oh wow, it totally disappeared. There's too much that gets posted here every few moments, so I can't even find it anymore, but or am I still searching for Very? Man, that might be the problem. No, I'm not. Oh, you know what? I'm not on Wall Street Bets right now. That's why. You guys got to check out this video right here at 2 minutes something. It's absolutely hilarious. All right, I'll play it for you guys later. Great pullback on VERY though. Absolutely freaking savage pullback. I should probably be focused on stocks right now, but to be honest, I'm not a big fan of trading this halted ticker, so that's kind of why I was like already throwing in the towel on VERY. I'm watching RICE on my second screen. I was hoping we'd get a quicker move to 13. I would have dip traded it, and now it's actually kind of looking like it might break above the 9 EMA. It's still not a trade for me, but let's see what happens. Yeah, Corey, it's nasty out there today. That's so true. Yeah, D Reeves. Yeah. I was scrolling through like all of Reddit for some reason. Didn't even realize that. Very still pumping, guys. Big congrats to anyone that nailed that pullback. I'm not going to lie, it was pretty much picture perfect. Big resistance here at 20. After 20, we could see a move to about 23 or even more, 24 maybe. But definitely some resistance coming in around 20. Where's this? Around 22.75. It's really not like, it's not my favorite in trading conditions right now. Let's check out what XL is up to. Breaking lower again. Ugh, what an absolute devastation, honestly. Let's go to the 4-hour chart, pull up my IRA account really fast. We are slightly up on our IRA account right now. Let's just quickly scroll through it. Let's see if there's anything new going on that I wanted to share. Don't believe so. We got such big support on some of these tickers, guys. Such big support. I think we're going to have some pretty nice moves at one point. GRWG actually looks really healthy. Possible break back to new highs. Who knows? So it's, you know, it had a really big run, so I'm not totally sure. I was kind of thinking about buying some NVVE here, but I need to sell XL first. OCG. PaySafe really looks like it's bottoming out. I mean, everything looks like it's bottoming out. Went long Swift, 90 more shares at 10.16, small size. THBR, I wanted to buy more THBR, but I only had, you know, I didn't have any funds available. Got to sell XL. Ooh, wait, VIH selling off. Hold on. I mean, RICE. Not sure if RSE is going to dip again, but if it does, I would consider snagging it up based on the order flow. This is early in a 5-minute new candle, so anything can happen here. Possible break of I was waiting for that break of 27. New minute. Yeah, Corey, you know, I feel you on that. Probably not, Mike. Actually, definitely not. Unless there was like a, you know, there was a really good reason for it. It would have to fit my strategy. VERY flagging out here a little bit. This could be a great accumulation spot at 18.7, guys. This could be a really good zone right here. Even if it was a fake out breakout, you could still walk away with maybe 3, 4, 5%. Let's see what happens. I'm not long it, but I would consider. Yep, I would close out right now. Boom, walk away with my, you know, 3, 4, 5%, like I just said. Yeah. I was hoping RICE would have a quick move, second move, but it didn't. Ears. His ears back at it too. Oh yeah. Ears is a ticker we've traded multiple times. Yeah, ABCDs are good. I don't know what's going on, guys. It looks like we're still having some here. I'm getting no data. Am I back? I have no idea if I'm back. We've been here several times, but I'm not sure on YouTube if anything popped up. In the meantime, I ate a few cookies and I made this kind of hamburger left over in the microwave, so it wasn't the worst downtime, but it was still pretty annoying. Every time there's a bad situation, try to make it a good situation. That's why on my red days, just like Corey, yo, we chill hard, you know. All right, guys, the internet is totally cracking out. I'm getting out of here. I can't trade. I can't do anything. I can't use my computer. It's just totally like it's frozen, not frozen, frozen, not frozen.